Hello Year 8, so today we're looking at inequality notation. As per usual, you'll need your maths book or lined paper, and please listen out for when I ask you to pause the video and to email myself or Mr. Knight if you have any questions about the tasks in this lesson. Please press pause and write down the title. Here is your do now for today. I would like you to spend around sort of 3 to 5 minutes on this, no longer than that. So press pause and have a go. So 3 to 5 minutes, please, Year 8. So here are the answers. Nice, easy. First one, the square root of 47 is 7. Technically, it should say 7 or negative 7 because both would be the right answer. If you just throw negative 7 or you just throw 7, that is fine, but correctly it should be 7 and negative 7. So 4 cubed, we know we're multiplying 4 by itself 3 times. Okay, so we know 4 times 4 is 16, and then 16 times the 4 gives us the 64. Alex selects a cube from a bag containing 7 red, 1 green, and 5 white cubes. What is the probability she picks a white cube? So firstly, you need to add your cubes together. So you have 13 cubes in total. And the probability she picks a white cube is just 5 out of 13. And that can't be simplified because 5 and 13 are not in the same times table. What is the probability that she picks a red or white cube? Okay, so red or white. So when it's the word or, you add the probabilities together. So we all know they all have the same denominator. So you can just look at the number of reds and the number of whites and add them together. So red and white, so 7 plus 5 gives us the 12. And that would be 12 out of 13. And that, of course, not be simplified. So these ones here, you're doing 5 times 4y, which of course we don't use the multiplication in algebra because it looks like an x. So you actually do the 5 times the 4, which gives you the 20y. So here you are collecting like terms. So we've got some x's we can collect. So 4x plus 5x will give us 9x. And we've got 2y plus 6y, which would give us 8y. So adding these fractions, here you have a 3 and a 7 as the denominator. You can't add them as they are, of course not, because you must have the same denominator when adding or subtracting fractions. So our lowest common multiple of 3 and 7 is 21. So to turn this fraction to a denominator that has 21, we have to multiply top and bottom by 7. And this one would have to multiply top and bottom by 3. And that is the result of multiplying the first one by 7 and the second one by 3. Then you can add them together because you just add your numerators, 7 plus 6, which is our 13 of 21, which can't be simplified. So here we've also got 7 and 3. So again, we're looking for that 21. We're timesing this fraction here, top and bottom, by 3. And then the second one by 7. So that gives you 12. Take away 12 21s, take away 7 21s. So 12 take away 7 we know is 5. So 5 over 21, which cannot be simplified. This is our first Vim for today. So these are symbols that link to what we're looking at today. So I'd like you to make a note of these in a minute after I've gone through. So if we had an X on this side of the symbol here on the left side, it would mean X is less than whatever would be on the right of the symbol. So here, if x again was on the left, whatever's on the right, so x would be greater than that number. So whenever you have these lines underneath, the only difference is it would be less than, but also equal to the number that is here on the right-hand side. And this one here, it would be greater than or equal to the number that is on the right-hand side. Okay? So please press pause and copy that down as your Vim. Here is your first task. I would like you to read the following inequalities and write down what you think they mean in words. So do copy the question and then write what you think. So I'd like you to spend about 2 minutes on this. So press pause and have a go, please. So here are the answers for this. Please press pause and mark /correct. So here is another Vim for you to copy down. So if you have a look here, a hollow circle means that the number itself is not included, so not equal to, so less than or greater to. A solid circle means the number itself is included, so that's when it includes the less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. So please press pause and copy this down. So here are some examples, okay, when you are drawing a number line. So this is our inequality. So that means x is less than 9. If we were to draw that on a number line, because it's just less than or equal to, it would be a hollow circle with an arrow going that way because x is less than 9. Here we've got x is greater than 5, which says here. And for that to be drawn, your inequality to be drawn, you'd have a hollow circle again that is greater than this time, so the arrow is going this way. This inequality here, it means x is less than or equal to 6, I should say. And to draw that on a number line, less than or equal to 6. And to draw that on a number line, you would have a solid circle because 6 is included this time. And then you'd have your arrow going to the left because it's less than. Okay. So in this one, this has got two numbers here. So you need to make sure you read them carefully. So it's telling you x is greater or equal to 3, but it is less than 10. So 10 is not included. Okay, so that's a double-ended one. It's a number. It's an inequality when drawn has a start and an end. Okay, so we'll start on the 3. Make sure it's a closed circle because 3 is included, and then we will draw another one at 10, but a hollow circle because 10 is not included, and join those two together. Okay, so please pause and copy these down in your books. You don't have to write down the worded explanations if you're confident with that, but you may if you wish. But I definitely want the main inequality and the inequality drawn on the number line copied into your book. So please press pause and do that now. So here is another task for you to get on with. So what I would like you to do now is have a look at each number line and the inequality that's been represented on there and write down what each inequality is. Okay, so I would like you to spend around 3 minutes on this task. Please press pause and have a go. So here are the answers for that task. Please mark/correct your work year 8. So press pause and do that. Here is another task where I would like you to draw the inequality on a number line. So please do that in your books. Make sure your numbers are spaced out equally on your number lines. Okay, that's it's like drawing a graph in a way. The numbers should always be equally spaced. Okay, so I would like you to take about 2 to 3 minutes on drawing these number lines, representing these inequalities on a number line. So 2 to 3 minutes. Press pause and have a go. Here are the answers. Please mark/correct your work. Press pause and do that now. So now we're going to move on to finding integer solutions to inequalities. I hope you all know what integer means year 8. It means a whole number. So please press pause and copy this title down. Here is another Vim for you to copy down. Integer values that satisfy an inequality. Integer means whole number. Just write down all the whole numbers that make the inequality true. So for example, I've got my x that is greater than -3, but not equal to, and x is less than but equal to 5. Okay? If I want to list all the integer values that satisfy this inequality, I wouldn't start on -3 because this 3 is not included. I will start on the next number, and then that would be -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because 5 is included in that inequality, and that would be it. Okay, they would be the only integer values that would satisfy this particular inequality. So please press pause and copy that down. So here are some exam style questions I would like you to have a go at. Okay, so please spend around 5 minutes on this Press pause and have a go. So here are the answers. Please mark/correct your work. If you're not sure about anything, please email your class teacher. Press pause and do that now. Some quick questions for you to answer. You don't have to write these down if you don't want to. So you have a multiple choice questions here. Okay, so have a go with this first one. So the answer for that, because x is less than but also equal to 6, of course, has to be the green one. So 6 must be included and any other number less than that. Have a look at this one, have a little think. So the one it has to be here, saying p is greater than but equal to 8, has to be the yellow one. So this next one here, I'll give you a moment to think about it. So x is less than but not equal to 4. So the only one that would work would be the green one. So this one here, have a little think about it. X is greater than but not equal to negative 1. Okay, so x is greater than but not equal to negative 1. So we need to look where anything is bigger than negative 1. So it would be the blue one. So this one here, have a little think about it. So p is less than and equal to negative 5. So less than and equal to negative 5. So the answer here must be the red one. This one here, have a little think about it. So n is greater than or equal to 2, but it's also less than 6. Okay, so having a look here, can't have any that include 6. So nope, nope, nope. It has to be the green one, and the green one does include the 2. This one here, have a little think about it. So we have n is greater than or equal to negative 3. Okay, and n is less than 5. Okay, so we must have a list that doesn't include 5, but does include negative 3. So which one's it going to be? It's going to be the yellow one. This one here, n plus 1. So have a go with this one, have a little think. So based on this, you've got to think carefully. N plus 1 is less than 6. Your values for n, if you think logically, okay, if whatever n is plus 1, it has to be less than 6. So if you had an integer number and you added 1, what would be the next number it could be before it equals 6? It would be 5. Okay, so the n wouldn't be 5 because you'd be adding 1, so it'd have to be 1 less than 5, so it'd have to be 4 and anything below that. Okay, so we have a look here, which list includes 4 and any number less. It's going to be the green one here. So have a look at this one, have a little think. It's telling you 5 lots of p is greater than or equal to 30. Okay, 5 lots of something. Okay, so the first number that we can think of, 5 times what, is 30, that would be 6. So anything that has 6 in here and any number